Hey everybody, in this video we are going to do some probability using a deck of cards, and we'll start with three very basic probabilities and then go on to three more complex situations. Now, probability is found by using an event over a sample space. So here we're choosing out of a deck of cards, and a deck of cards is the sample space. The event here is that it's going to be red, so find the probability that the card is red out of the entire deck. So we need an event over a sample space. An entire deck is 52 cards. That is the sample space. In a deck of cards, half of them are red. That is 26. That is the event. Okay, so there's 26 ways to choose a red card out of 52 ways to choose any card, which simplifies to 1/2. 1 out of every 2 cards is red, so that is your probability of choosing a red. A spade, so again we need event and sample space. The sample space is choosing out of the entire deck of cards, 52 ways to choose a card. To choose a spade, there are 13 ways. 13 of the cards are spades, which is 1/4, or 1 out of every 4 cards is a spade, so the probability of choosing a spade randomly is 1 out of 4. Not a heart. So there are going to be 13 hearts, but the event is not the hearts, it's everything that's not a heart. Okay, so if we take 13 cards out of a deck, that leaves us with 39 that are not hearts. But the sample space is the fact that we could choose any of the 52 cards. What's the probability that we select something that is not a heart? That is 39 out of 52, or 3 out of every 4 cards that would be non-hearts. Now let's move to some more complex situations. You randomly choose 9 cards. Find the probability that they are all diamonds. So we need an event and a sample space. Okay, so the sample space is we're going to choose 9 cards out of the 52 card deck. Okay, since we are choosing cards but not arranging them, this is going to be a combination. Okay, so the event is all diamonds. The sample space is 9 out of all 52 cards. So that would be 52C9. That is the event. We could choose, that's the sample space. We could choose 9 out of all 52 cards. But what we want to choose is 9 out of only 13 that are diamonds. Okay, so the event over sample space is the number of ways to choose 9 diamonds out of the number of ways to choose 9 out of the entire deck. Okay, so we've got 13C9. So there are 715 ways to choose 9 diamonds. Okay, then we've got 52C9. There's a lot of ways to choose any cards at all out of the 52 card deck. Okay, so that's 367, 907, 5400. So there are 3,679,000, that's 3,679,679,075,400 ways. Easy for me to read that number. So this could be simplified. I'm just going to leave it just like that and move on to hearts and clubs. So 2 hearts and 7 clubs. So we need an event over a sample space. So the event is choosing 2 of the 13 hearts. So that's 13C2. And when it's and in probability, we are going to multiply. 7 clubs, 13C7. Okay, so 2 ways to choose 13 of the hearts and 7 ways to choose 13 clubs. The sample space is choosing 9 out of the entire deck of 52. And we already know that number is 3 billion, and I'm going to read it better this time, 679,075,000. I got to write it better, put that 0 there. 400 ways to choose 9 of the 52 cards. Okay, so our numerator, the event, is 13C2 times 13C7. And that is 133,848. Again, this could be simplified, but for the purposes of what we're doing, I'm just going to leave it there and move on to our next event here, which is 4 hearts, 3 spades, and 2 diamonds. Okay, so there are 13 hearts. We want to choose 4 of them. Okay, so it's a combination of 13C4. Okay, then we've got an and here, so it's times 3 spades, 13C3, times 13C2 for the 2 diamonds, over the sample space, which is choosing 9 out of the entire deck, 52C9. We know the denominator here is 3,679,075,400. Okay, then the numerator, we've got 13C4 times 13C3 times 13C2. Okay, so we've got 15,950,220 ways to choose this combination of cards. So that's 15,950,220.